Ken here from Alpha Omega Music Studios, and I wanted to do a quick video today to talk about a subject regarding soloing, and I call this particular approach the 4 steps to soloing. So I'm going to try to keep the video as short and sweet as possible, and basically I break it down to 4 steps to go through, 4 different processes to learn how to improvise. And I feel the best scale to learn how to improvise is with the minor pentatonic scale. So without further ado, let's just go over the pentatonic quickly. For more in-depth study on the pentatonic scale, I'm sure there's plenty of videos online you can check out, or even research it, Google it and see if there's some charts. But basically, we're going to do a little jam over the backing track I used in the beginning of the video, and it's an A minor pentatonic scale. And so the scale goes as follows. Index at the 5th fret, then pinky, then index, then 3rd finger, then index, then 3rd finger, then index, then 3rd finger, index, pinky, and index. And then there's what I call an X note. So there's an extra note you can use for your pinky. You can use your pinky for the X note on the high E string. So it's going beyond the octave, but it's available there for soloing when you want to use it. Okay, so step 1, I'll give you a quick overview. Step 1 is just playing the scale. I'd say start with quarter notes, so just play 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue through the whole scale, ascending and descending. Step 2 will be doing the same thing essentially, but instead of sticking to just quarter notes and equal duration of time between the notes, you can mix up between quarters and eighths and sixteenths and maybe a whole note, maybe put some rests in there and get a little bit creative with your rhythm. Step 3 would be mixing up the order of notes as well as the rhythms. And then the 4th and final step is adding in the different articulations and different techniques. Hammer-on, slides, bends, and vibratos would be the bulk of them. So let me put the solo track on. We'll run step 1 and check that out. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. The scale, okay? Now I'm going to keep this as brief as possible. So step 2, remember, we're going to mix the rhythms up. Okay? Step number 3, we're going to mix up the order of notes and the rhythms. So I can start maybe somewhere in the middle of the scale. 2, 3. So I can repeat the line, maybe a different rhythm. The same note, maybe. Faster rhythms. Get different patterns in there. Okay, moving to step 4. This is where it gets fun. Hammer-ons. For those of you who don't know the hammer-ons, maybe watch a YouTube video on those. But you're basically playing a lower note with maybe like an index finger, for example, and then you're hammering on your pinky finger, meaning as the index note is ringing, you slap down that pinky or hammer it down. Kind of, has to have some attack to it. Okay, so I did some hammer-ons. Here's a bunch of hammer-ons in a row as you get it quicker. Oh, I threw on a pull-off. Pull-off is pretty much the opposite of the hammer-on. So I play a higher note, maybe with the third finger, and I kind of not just pull straight up, or I might not get enough tone, but I kind of pluck it a little bit and pull off. Okay? So we could do some videos more specific to these techniques, but hammer-ons, pull-offs. Then you have bends. Okay? Then I add a little vibrato at the end. It's kind of like a mild bend that you rapidly do multiple times in a short duration of time. Kind of a quick bend and release. There's some hammer-ons and pull-offs. Slides. Use one finger and slide up to the note. And in that example, instead of sliding up, instead of going and using the index note on the B string for the E note, what I did was I basically played the C, hammered on to D, and then slid up to the E on the same G string versus going to the E on the B string. Okay, so that's a quick overview of how you get to soloing. When you put it all together, put a little distortion delay on, sounds something like this. Playing out of some other shapes, extending beyond just the pentatonic that I did show you. So, but anyhow, that gives you the rough idea on what you can do. Now, if you have further questions or you'd like a more in-depth study on how to get from step 1 to step 4, obviously, trying to wrap this up in under 10-minute video is a little bit difficult to really do justice with all the details, but this is just, again, a quick overview. We do offer a free trial lesson here to new students, so you could always book with us. We will also eventually have some more videos coming out, so hopefully this will be the first of many to come out. So hopefully you dug the video. Check us out at alphaoms.com or give us a buzz at 978-613-2255, and we'd be happy to get you a free trial lesson and see how you like it, and would be happy to show you more detail how to do soloing or learning songs or whatever it might be that you want to do on your instrument of choice. So signing out, it's Ken Polk here from Alpha Omega Music. Have a good day.